Hello everyone! So, it is Friday, and with my usual lack of organization, I did not have a Friday video prepared this week, and I found myself meeting some friends here in Paris on the edge of Montmartre, and so I thought I would combine the serendipitous events of being right here in Montmartre and not having something already planned for a Friday video to give you guys a little walk around Montmartre, because I think that there are quite a few little unknown pockets of this area that you just kind of don't see when you do the touristy thing. Everyone wants to go up to Sacré-Cœur, everyone wants to go to the Place du Théâtre where the artists are, but those things are great and very much worth doing. But I thought I would give you guys a little bit of a tour of unknown Montmartre delights in this video. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys with a little walk with me around the back of Montmartre and show you some of the places that I've learned about from living in this area. Okay, so first off we got the Mulan Rouge, because I know this is not a behind the scenes Montmartre unknown thing. I know that you guys have probably all seen this before, but there's something really special about the Mulan Rouge right now, and I'm actually really glad that I caught it because I was worried that it was going to be fixed. The wings of the windmill are not on the building because a few weeks ago they fell off. It was the middle of the night, it was after the show had finished, and the wings of the windmill just literally fell from there to there. Well, that's a bus, but to the ground. And it's been like the talk of Paris for a couple of weeks, so I'm really glad that I got to actually document it because it was dramatic. It was dramatic. But yeah, special 2024 edition of Mulan Rouge. Stop number 1. Okay, stop number 2. This is one of my favorite streets in Paris because this is Rue de Pique, and it's in the neighborhood where all of the dancers and artists live, including myself and a lot of my friends. And there's so many things to do on this street. So one of my favorite restaurants in Paris is on this street. It's a really vibrant market street that I highly recommend. And there's something really special about it, historically wise, that I'm going to show you guys in just a moment. So this is possibly my favorite restaurant in Paris. I love Le Relais Gascon because they're famous, and hear me out because it's going to sound a little bit weird, they're famous for their salads. I know that's not like a staple of French cuisine, but they do these amazing giant salads with a big chunk of garlic potatoes on top of them. It is delicious. They also do a lot of other food that's really delicious as well, but highly recommend Le Relais Gascon in Montmartre. Here is that little historical nugget that I told you guys about. So this is actually the former home of Vincent van Gogh, and if you're obsessed with Van Gogh like I am, it's quite fun to visit and to know about. This was actually the home of his brother Theo. They came from a large family with lots of siblings, but Vincent and Theo were always particularly close. And when Vincent was moving from the south of France and looking for a new place to live, he spent, I think, just under a year, I might be wrong about that, but I think it was just under a year, living in Paris with Theo, who was a art gallery owner. Theo always promoted Vincent's art and really supported him as an artist and also financially. And this was one of the places that Vincent lived while he was in between homes. After living here, he moved up to Auvers-sur-Oise, which is just north of Paris, and is a beautiful village that is highly worth visiting if you guys ever find yourself in this area. It's really kind of a cool historical tidbit to know about this place. This is one of the famous staircases in Montmartre. Montmartre is a hill, that's why it's called Montmartre, the Mountain of Martyrs. It is the hill that Saint Denis supposedly climbed, carrying his own head after he was decapitated. And since it's such a steep hill, one of the few hills that we have here in Paris, there are quite a lot of stairways that are quite picturesque going up to the top. Historical moment number 3. We've got the Moulin de la Galette, and I've been told that this is the last original windmill left in Montmartre. Montmartre used to be really famous for its windmills, hence theaters named things like the Mulan Rouge. Moulin is windmill in French, or the Moulin de la Galette here. This is a beautiful example of the original type of windmill that was here, and also is a really great restaurant underneath of it. It's also well worth a visit if you ever find yourself in Paris. Artists such as Renoir, Pissarro, and of course Van Gogh, because he was living just around the corner, have painted the Moulin de la Galette, and you've probably seen a painting that featured this very moulin and its restaurant and bar that are underneath it. Here's the last stop on our little tour. It is the bust of Dita. Dita was an Egyptian singer who came to France, lived most of her life here, and became a massive, massive superstar. It's a little bit weird for Americans because we've never heard of her. Most of us don't know Dita at all. But in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, she was a huge deal in France. Today, we've got her bust here as well as her grave not far away. And you can see that there's a certain part of the bust it's considered good luck to rub. I won't mention which part it is, but you can probably guess. I also really like this spot because right next to the bust of Dita is one of the most beautiful little pedestrian-only walkways in Paris. I really, really love this. So let's finish up our tour right over here. So I think we're gonna finish up right here for today with our little tour of the undiscovered side of Montmartre. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and it's quite fun actually for me to walk around and have kind of a new sight on somewhere that I've lived for quite a while, because I've been in Paris for 8 years, and after 8 years you kind of, you know, stop seeing the beauty of the places around you because you're used to them, and it's quite nice to walk around and have to really like rediscover things. So yeah, I really enjoyed filming this one. Anyway, before I go, I'm just going to remind you guys to please do subscribe. It's very helpful for me, and I'll keep you guys up to date with the little extra videos we're doing like this, and plus the work that's happening at Everdeen all the time. And please do like this video, because that would be also very helpful. And if you want even more, there's the Patreon page where you can get exclusive Patreon videos and all the patron benefits, which are actually quite a lot of things. So if you're interested, check that out as well. The link is in the description of this video. And with that, I'm gonna head home, make some dinner, and chill out for the rest of the evening. And I'll see you guys later.